Hello, welcome to Carnex. Today in our showroom we have a 2019 BMW X3. This is the xDrive30i package. One owner, no accidents, and just a little over 17,000 kilometers on the dash. Let's take a quick walk around the outside and then we'll take it out for a spin. First things first, let's look at these tires. These are Pirelli run flat all season tires with plenty of tread left on both front and back. On this side of the car, there's no major imperfections. So let's head to the back, check out the space in there. As you can see, you don't have as much room as an X5, however, it's still ample storage. And over here, you have a nice little privacy cover that tucks away. So if you don't want to use it, it has its own spot over there. And if you lift this, you also have a nice little tray in there as well. Now, as always, if you want more storage room, you can always fold the rear seats down, which is as easy as that. And these are 60-40 split, so if you want to carry a passenger while having a little bit more room in the back, you always have the option to do that. And of course, they're not folding down all the way right now because the front seats are moved back a little bit. However, if you move the front seats up, these will go down completely flat, giving you a fair bit of storage back here. So let's go ahead and close this up. Check out the other side. On this side, there is one tiny little paint chip right about here. As you can see, it's a tiny little dent, most likely a door ding. Not something you can see from about 5 feet away, but it is there. Looking at the front of the car, there's no stone chips, nothing crazy going on. It is a 2019, so it is fairly new, and the previous owner took good care of it. Now let's head inside and check out some of the features in there. Alright, moving on to the interior of the X3. Let's take a quick look at the dash. You've got 17,632 kilometers on there. Looking over the infotainment system on the right, let's check out the connectivity options here. You have AM/FM radio, of course USB and aux as well, and I do believe you have the option of BMW Connected Drive, which is right here. Now, one more thing to mention is this car does come equipped with navigation, as it will pop up right now. There it is. Just below that, you have your keyless start. Over here you have your CD player and of course some of the media controls. Just below that you have the climate control panel, and this does come with heated seats, 3 levels of options, and this is also a dual zone climate control. So what that means is your passenger can adjust their temperature individually of the driver. Just below that you have this nice little cover, and it reveals 2 cup holders, a cigarette lighter, some USB ports, and a nice little storage area. Over here you have the gear selector, the traction control, of course, the mode selector, parking assist, and the infotainment controls. In here you have a little bit more storage, and looking at the back seats, if you flip this down, you have the 2 cup holders, and back here you also have another climate control panel for the rear seats. Now, if you also look to the back, you can see that the rear windows are much darker. That's the privacy tint, giving your passengers in the back a little protection from sunlight and a little bit of privacy as well. Now, looking back at the steering wheel here, of course, on the right hand side you have your Bluetooth controls. On the left hand side you have your cruise control, and this is a heated steering wheel. Over to the left you have your fog lights, of course the headlight controls, and on the door panel you have power windows, power locks, and power mirrors as well. These are power folding mirrors, so makes it super easy when you're trying to park in a tight spot. And the last thing to mention about the interior is that this does come with a fully power adjustable seat, and it also has 2 memory settings on the door. Now let's go ahead and throw it into drive and see how it handles. Right now we are in comfort mode. As you can tell, it's very quiet in here. As we're gonna make this right turn here, let's throw it into sport, see how fast we can get up to speed. And of course, what you just saw is the auto start and stop function in action. There's sport. Of course, you do have 3 different sport modes: Sport Plus and Sport Individual. And there it is, just like that. No issues at all. The power is being delivered to you by a 2-liter 4-cylinder motor. It is turbo, so it is giving you around 260 foot-pounds of torque and 250 horsepower. And it does this while managing to stay fairly fuel efficient, because you're only going to be spending around 9 liters for every 100 kilometers that you do travel. Now, back in comfort mode, let's go ahead and turn into our plaza, go over some speed bumps. First one coming up. As you might expect from BMW, super soft and super quiet. Now, of course, if you do have any more questions about this vehicle, do give us a visit at Carnex.ca. We have a full virtual reality tour on there of both the inside and the outside. And of course, you want to take this thing out for a test drive yourself, give us a call, send us an email. We'd be happy to book you in. Now, this concludes our test drive. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up, share it, helps us promote the sale, and helps us bring in new inventory in the future. Thank you for watching.